Where are we at percentage-wise here? How well is this repaired?
Looks like you've got an empty container there, huh? Feel free to submit junk like that to Bridges. You might not have a use for it, but we do.
That's fine. Okay, mostly back. Put everything on your shoulders. Oh, I don't know. Not the most important thing in the world.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Incredible. How'd you get this here? You fly?
Oh, just less than 50% is it? Okay, I figured out what my complaints are regarding this. It's that they do everything individually. They stop one at a time. That's what I don't like. I think that's what it is. Thanks, Oroborski. Or I'm not pronouncing that right. Oroborski. Or no, wait. Yeah, right? I don't know. But welcome. Yeah.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Yeah, have my budget USB keys. Now I'm starting to think this is actually is some sort of time travel stuff. That's Die Hardman and everybody else are not mentioning at all. I'm actually, if I look really closely, they probably are aging like a few years at a time.
Bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
We have to go across the entire U.S. This will be. We'll see if I'm capable of making that trek. Oh, there's some stuff to read too. I might hold that off till the start of next stream. That way, like, whenever I'm streaming this, we'll have like the lore up at the beginning, while people settle in, and then, you know, pick up the actual action after the first few minutes. Okay, I don't know. I don't know if they said what generators do, though. Oh, okay, so standard orders are basically... They must be like a... Maybe like pre-generated repeatable stuff that's not the stuff for Sam. Maybe? They say garage as well. So wait, if I can... Wait, no. The generator they mentioned like way a while back where that bike is. They said, oh, you gotta power it just a little bit.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edgenot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm.
Yeah, about that.
I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to PTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the Chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
What did I say? Hold on.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Void of Tamped. Or something. So they're basically saying, yeah, if we can aerosolize your blood, then we can use that to kill the BT. So we're going to be one of those lizards that squirt blood out of their eyes. This is a great looking game. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I think some of the outdoor areas look a little bit plain, but the fidelity is really good, and the cutscenes and stuff are good too. What? What do you mean? Don't let me keep you? I was only going outside for a minute. I just wanted to get some fresh air. That's all. I'll come back and get your cargo in just a minute. Like, some of these areas don't look amazing. Like, you know, these are not meant to be the player's focus, so I get it. But, like, some of this stuff over here looks very hard edges. Like, you see this sort of stuff. This sort of stuff looks like they don't have a good solution for that, but there is a solution for that. Oh, careful. I can't remember what video I saw that was talking about that, but there's tech in Unreal. Well, I think the 4 and 5 both have it, where you can sort of soften up the edges like that. Oh, I can't even go in. Yeah, so I gotta do the terminal. Oh, you gotta hold it. My angry lack of press and hold buttons. What do they want me to look at? Just the generator?
Hey, great work. That wind farm you've brought into the network is essential for our continued expansion. By way of reward, I've added a little something to your PCC. A generator option. Generators recharge the batteries of all nearby devices. That includes machines, bikes, and other battery-powered vehicles.
Yeah. It took me a while to like get my brain back around to that, but yeah, that once I get back to that bike, it will be powered very nicely. Yeah, I can't make any more deliveries, can I? I can. I forgot. I have a special machine. It's not just an ordinary machine, it's a very special machine. What does it do? I don't know. It's pretty special, though. Take a facility other than its intended destination, following option selected in trust or... Okay, so yeah, I can't, Capital Knot, I guess. You read this. What does it say? That's where it's supposed to go. So I can go back to that. That's fine. Already on my way back there anyways.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
So yeah, these are... yeah.
That's a request for material transport. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
But what if I already have metal somewhere else that's easier to get to? I don't mind bringing it with me, but this is heavy. Last console was PS3, and you only play Valorant and Crusader Kings on your laptop. Oh yeah, the fidelity is like I probably should show some. Next time I stream Elden Ring, I'll show you some nice sights to see. It may not be the highest fidelity stuff. It's still reasonably high fidelity, especially relative to PS3. But the quality of these scenes in that game, you could point the camera anywhere and see something picturesque. And I'm not just like, oh, it looks pretty. It's like, this is art. You know, like the high quality stuff. Oh, I have no SAM orders. And they gave me the prompt saying, no, you can't. Yeah, I get it. I think a problem like this is a bit redundant, but I get it. What they could do is, rather than the really difficult to read, grayed out text that says take on orders which SAM services in particular have been requested, instead it could say there are no orders available at this time, and then you don't have to do the prompt. This isn't super heavy. What currently am I doing weight-wise here? Guess I'll just see what's on top of them. So, the special machine is the heaviest thing, and everything else is pretty light. Oh, I should recycle the spray now that I'll get one back from that. I think I'm going to swap the boots out. I'll recycle the old boots. Well, you know, waste not, want not. They'll last another short trip or so. Surely I can exchange my boots on the fly. Wait, recycle the can, though.
By handing over excess materials to a facility, you can increase the amount stored on site. Now, these materials can then be used later for equipment fabrication and so forth. Just remember that each facility has separate stores, and that the amount on hand differs from site to site. Don't get carried away.
Oh, by the way, in terms of games that not only run amazing but look amazing, tomorrow, if everything goes according to plan, I am playing Returnal, and the PC version, by the way, and it is going to look amazing, and the game is really legit good. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm playing on keyboard or controller. Like, I even have the avatar swap between them, right? But I don't know which I don't know what control method I'm actually buying a. It's already ordered. I have to pick it up tomorrow. I'm ordering a PS5 Edge controller, so the PlayStation Elite controller, and I heard the game even the PC port fully supports all the PS5 controller stuff. So I'm curious to see how that goes. Plus, I've been wanting I want a PS5 controller. I'm gonna need two. I'll eventually buy a PS5. And B, I want the paddle buttons as I rotate the control. So like, this is one of those things where it's a shame I'm not running a webcam, because I would like just rotate the controller and show the back of my current controller to illustrate the lack of paddle buttons. Just use your imagination, I guess. But I'm playing the game tomorrow, and I commissioned some special art from Carson that will be wrapping up tomorrow. So like, you know how we have all the hats and stuff. There is a new hat that will show up tomorrow for the debut of the Returnal playthrough. The first few hours, at least. I don't know how many hours it. I expect to be playing that game relatively feverishly. That game is going to be addicting. Yeah, it's effectively infinite lack of paddle space. Alright, one weight has been saved. If I could save one weight so easily every week, this weight loss journey would be so much easier.
Thank you for your continued support.
Alright, got some new stuff. A little bit. Go grab some basic orders. I mean, this is not that heavy. Wait, what the button is like multiple? Wait. How can I accept at this point? A to confirm for everything? Or wait, no, hold on. They're all selected. I can't hold the button to select everything, right? Oh, okay, so you know what it is? So I go, hold on. That's so weird. So I go like this, and then I view the orders. Wait. It looks like I'm looking at one order or something. I don't know what's going on. They have this weird summary. I don't know if I'm looking at a single order or multiple orders or what. They're like deliver metals. I'm only viewing the details for this one when I select multiple. But I still have to select, like I have to go into this and then choose cancel the order. Okay, yeah, so let me see. Supply inspection tools, metals. So if I go like this, and then I go... So I say select, right? But I'm only selecting one at a time. Right? So this is the deliver metals, this is deliver metals to capital knot, this is deliver tools, right? I have 3 missions selected right now. And I click select here. All 3 of them get selected instead of available. But I don't get a chance to view... Like, the selection from what would have been this screen affects all 3 of them, but it doesn't say select all, it just says select. And I'm not sure how to view the other 2 that I'm, like, theoretically accepting with the select multiple. Like, stuff like that is a little strange. What I would expect to see is, like, a summary of, like, if you select all 3, you'd have another button that says, you know, like, accept or something, like, accept all, or a button at the bottom that says, with all the selected stuff, what do you want to do, right? And, you know, just... I find that stuff really weird. I don't know what equipment I want to fabricate. I don't know why it's asking me to fabricate afterwards. It's a call. So these, I think I have 1 each on me. I think that's the indicator that they're giving me. I would like some spray. Wait. Go back to the previous. What button do I press to make these? Okay, you know what it was? I must have been holding the confirm button to make these. So make that. What is the ladder way? 5. I don't really want to put another 5. I've already got a lot of shit I'm gonna carry anyways. Did I finish Cop Killer? Well, it's a... You can say that, but it's endless arcade mode. I definitely came to a conclusion. But it's technically endless arcade mode, so that mode is not meant to be completed. With everything. So, there is a story mode that they're working on, but like the first portion of story mode will show up in when the game shows up in early access in like 2 days. On the 7th, I think. And over the course of early access, they'll introduce more story mode stuff. They have a roadmap on their Discord. I think everything's good, right? Alright. Very overloaded, but we're good. So, the conclusion was great, though. Once we're done with cinematics here, I wanna... Alright, Sam.
Thank you for your contribution.
One's kind of just sliding around on the top there. So what ended up happening? How much of that did you see last night, by the way? I'm kind of curious. Maybe. I will never drop a pizza if I can avoid it. I'm trying to think if I've ever dropped pizza in my entire life. I'm pretty confident I have. Crap, I had to take this all through BTs.
Sam, I see you've decided to take on several orders at once. If you're not sure how you want to handle them, open your itinerary via your cufflinks. There you can sort your active orders by distance from your current position. Should help you plan an efficient route.
Hey, thanks for the follow on the sub, or Borowski. Appreciate it. Best route for multiple orders? Hold on, what are they saying? I want to scroll the text the other direction. If you take multiple orders and aren't sure about which... The order in which you want to complete them, the order in which you want to do the orders. Open a couple links, take a look at them. Stop scrolling, it fades out on me. Yeah, the auto-scrolling and then fading out shit, like, if the prompt doesn't allow me to do anything else, like I can't press any other button, right? Why is the right analog stick allowed to move the map at this point? There's two problems with this. I've written these UIs before. I know how to do both of this shit better than they've done. So what you do is you anchor it to the bottom right of the screen, you offset it up to have the bottom match the current position, and then you extend all the text box and everything up a bit to match the height of the total text. And if you can't fit, then you still have right analog stick to scroll. Come on. I've written this system into many UIs because nobody likes what they're doing in this game right now. Arrange by proximity. Okay. That's what's going on. This is your route, then. I was wondering why the missions were duplicated on this side. This portion, this shit, I don't feel like was explained very well to me at all. I didn't understand what I was looking at. Like, you can access this menu before you get any idea what it's all about. In fact, this is the first time that they've explained it, and it's been hours. But this is useful early, because I've been accepting multiple missions at a time. And then making this back and forth thing, and everyone laughs at me for taking like 10,000 more meters than they need to go. It just rotates the map. I'm sure there is a thing I've somehow not enabled that allows me to do the PS4 style stuff. I am using a PS4 controller. What do they want at the wind farm? I'm trying to figure out. This is just where I'm at then. I guess. Why is this shown on the map though? Why do I care about this one? The next three are good. I don't know. I guess the wind farm's just for reference. I don't want to swap. Metal Gear. Oh yeah, but I mean it's not that the right analog stick modifies angles the map and the UI like this. This is fine. When I have a prompt on top of it though, that's when. Is this going to render for me already? Will this have a path for me? What is this?
Safe travels. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Did somebody else make this while I was gone? Oh, no, you don't. Get away from me, copyrighted music. I already have enough video editing to do. Tikal, did you see my post in the Discord? It's probably, I mean, it's too late to offer feedback at this point. I had, I mean, Tikal's been around. Tikal's old school Souls from forever ago. Fills out in my chat, Cannon's chat. Footwear almost ruined. I guess we'll swap. Can I? Put on footwear. Alright. These ones are not so good. All right, yeah, these were not so good. These ones are... Wait, no, I don't want to undo that. Like... some of that kind of stuff kind of bothers me a bit. Oh, this is where people are peeing. Right. I feel like the game has already given me confirmation prompts. Like anything that's press and hold, or anything that says like choose an option and what do you want to do with it. Like so, for example, I go to put on boots and I choose put on footwear. I consider that to be enough of a confirmation prompt to not prompt me to say if I want to save my changes or not. Oh, no worries to call. I ordered. I'm not gonna bother with the Noctua fans. At least not yet. But I went and ordered... I gotta go like straight up east. There's a lot of bridges out here. I ordered what I believe to be all the parts for the new PC. Including the thermal grizzly mounting bracket. I didn't want to get the other one because I like... If they have build quality issues, I don't care if I spend more money for it. Like, an extra 30 bucks, 40 bucks doesn't really matter that much. This thing's gonna last me... Like, the intent is that I probably won't be making many changes besides maybe GPU. Until... I want to get 6 years out of this thing. I don't know if I'm gonna get 6 years out of it, but... I got over 8 out of my current PC. With the major update being the CPU. So we'll see. And to be fair, at the time, a 780 I don't think was top. Pretty sure. I can't remember. And then, oh. That's mine. Yeah, right. Next to the other roof that I think might have been dismantled. Okay, not PlayStation X. No. Xbox X. What's the planned build? It is an i9 12900. I think K? I think it's KF. The F one has the integrated graphics. So i9 12900 K. 64 gigs of DDR6. I think was it 5 6000 or 6 something. 64 gigs of that. Like I think some of the fastest RAM I could possibly get. 3 separate 2 terabyte Samsung Evo like 970s or something. Oh, there's so many of these. I think everyone's like trying to be super helpful up here. The Evo 970 M2 NVMe drives, like I think they're the faster ones. I currently have a GTX, or not a GTX, an RTX 3080 Ti. And I'm going to be moving that to... Okay, well, just about the highest, I guess. One step down. I'm sure that the 980s are like an extra, like 50% more price for not a significant improvement. But to the best of my knowledge, relative to the SSDs that I have, I think I have like 860s or something in my current PC. It should be way, 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 way faster. The motherboard that I got, I guess it's not too super special, but it has 4 NVMe slots. It's got at least 2-ish. Damn you, copyrighted music. I have to edit you out of the video. 4 M2 NVMe drives, at least 2 USB-C ports. I don't know. Most of the rest of it is just like it supports, you know, supports faster drives. Has a lot of. I think it has a bunch of SATA ports. I think there's at least 4 or 6 SATA 3, 6 gigs. I don't remember the model of the motherboard. I think I'm sitting on like 137 or something for the each for the 2 TB Gen 4 NVMe's. I think I'm not going for the cheapest ones. I'm just like being lazy and having everything get shipped over Amazon. Um, so wait, so we went over hard drives, CPU, GPU. Yeah, it is LGA 1700. I'm hoping it's so fast that I just like I'm scared that I've committed a crime. Like I have too much power. I shouldn't be allowed to have it. That's my hope. I want it to be fast. I want it to be so fast that I should be ashamed. Am I still going the right way? Let's find out. Oh, just like that. Should maybe take the road, the very distinct road. I'm looking forward to having the CPU that I ordered is so much faster in both overall performance and single thread performance that I'm so much looking forward to seeing both not only how Elden Ring runs because that game is so CPU heavy, but all my video stuff should be just like liquid smooth. I might not need to render proxies for 1080p at 60 video. What PSU? I have just like 1,000 watts. Gold. It's like some EVGA gold 1,000 watt power supply. They're created along the path. Oh, they literally have. They have pleasure paths generated by player data. That's great. This is really cool. Like, I think this is the extension of what they were trying to do with some of the Metal Gear stuff. I'm looking forward to getting a generator up. Oh, careful. Careful, no. Okay. How do I tell... Okay, let me see. How do I tell visually? It keeps reminding me, hey, are you tired? But I don't know what I'm looking for that indicates that I'm tired. I think like the majority of the multiplayer stuff I think was yeah, I don't see an indicator for tired. The baby looks tired. But on the bottom left, my blue bar looks fine. Sound bar.
God damn it.
The Metal Gear stuff I think was mostly just in the what was it? Like the multiplayer missions I think had some influence, and the nuke stuff. I guess it really wasn't much. I mean, it's sort of like their own variation of roll tendency, except for like I mean the same with the data is being used to just do something to the world, but it's not super impactful. But this feels like they've decided to make it tangible and like way more pronounced. Like they're I mean everybody's inspired by Souls, but you know, This feels like they took the Souls thing and made it much more interesting in that, like, it does positive and potentially negative things to the world. Or Souls is like Bloodstained, look at that dude dying. And the player ghosts are cool. So I'm not gonna knock those. World Tendency was, especially because of the fact that it was synced to the world, was synced to the servers, was frustrating. You had to play offline for a lot of stuff. You're not convinced Kojima knows other games have come out since like 1998? I don't know. I don't have a good idea of like what he what has he talked about? Like what is his influences recently? Feel very unique. I don't think that's the case. I feel like I've heard he's played other stuff. I just think that he has unbounded ideas that whoever is basically acting as the editor is doing a very good job of not overly reining it in, and they're giving him a lot of freedom. But I also think it's not just one person. I think the auteur movement is not accurate. I think there's a lot of other talented people in Kojima Productions who are putting cool stuff into these games.
Back, are you? Delivery's in damn fine shape.
Getting a lot of S's. I think they basically, like, their core team, especially the design and technical team, are just a very well-oiled machine, and they still get to work. They get to continue working with an engine that they're very comfortable with, and seems to do a lot of what they want to do. I definitely think there's a bit of a runaway with the UI stuff. It's too individually spaced out. Oh yeah, Horizon Zero Dawn is Fox or whatever engine, right? I think it's Fox. One thing you knock Koji for is that he can sometimes seem high-minded and above it all. I think I can agree with that.
Bye, Sam.
Well, goodbye then.
Good work. New order available.
Sam,
Access delivery
if you're
terminal
up for it, you should head over to the distro center out west of Capital Knot and take on an order bound for the city. A hardworking porter could earn himself an extra reward. Check the terminal at the distro center to see what's available.
Well, the thing with Quiet was like, it felt so forced. Wait, where are the rest of my deliveries? Hold on. What is all the rest of this garbage? What do I have on me that I need to get rid of? Behind me. Yeah, these are like the next destination, I think. Okay, I could probably fit another 20 plus weight on me. Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to deal with. I mean, I'll take this, but I don't want to deal with mules right now. Let me read that. Cargo discovered in the ruined factory. Oh yeah, this is where I don't have the mazer. I don't know what the mazer gun is. For every boss, there was a helpless damsel in distress. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. And that's not just Kojima, that's... like, other games are doing that as well, but I mean, I'm not saying that it's right, I'm just saying that I wouldn't single them out for that. I'll get the recovery and I'll accept it, but like, well, I don't know if I have a time limit. Well, whatever, just accept it. I'll figure it out. Got my spray. I've got way too many objects. I need to get these. One of these PCCs has to go at some point. These are weight. See how the confirmation, the A, has this giant, but very subtle ping effect? Like, I don't immediately associate that. Like, I'd have to sit there and look at it for a second to have it call my attention. What I think they should do, I think what's happening is that they're afraid to make this stuff super distinct, and they make it very large and they cut down the opacity, but what they should be doing is they should shrink it down and increase the opacity a little bit. Like, shrink it down to like a third of what it is, and then suddenly, rather than like my attention being drawn like vaguely at the bottom left of the screen, but I not really know, like by the time I'm looking to read the screen, I don't know what I'm looking at, and then I start scrolling, like, is it chiral crystals? No. Is it health? No. Is it stamina? No. Like, it doesn't distinctly call out, like, I know it's centered on the A button, but it's one of those things where it's like the position is not actually, the position is where it should be, but it's not achieving its goal because it's so big and it's like so low opacity. It almost, like, you know how some games do that thing where they highlight the left or right edge of the screen or whatever to say, hey, you should look in this direction. They're doing that, but usually you want to do that for like God of War did that for QuickTime events. And for the prompt like this, it doesn't ping me as like I should be looking at the confirmation button, you know? Oh, I can fix some of this. Fix the containers. How much can I hold? The toys need to go to... I'm gonna probably book it to Capital Knot, I think. This is like max weight. We're done. And I'm gonna go like do the back spray. See if we can fix this.
Order assigned.
Wait. All right. It's fixed. Oh, there's my prompt. Was it there before? Was there a number before? Did I not see this? Was this number, was this 68 showing up before? I don't think it was. It was? Was it covered up by something? I think the thing that's throwing me off is that it's like a different font, the text size is super small. But I don't remember seeing this. This is so distinct. I swear I was looking for this before and I didn't see it. Pale concrete. Oh, it's this bullshit again. It's this shit. It's this shit. Look. Wait, even here, hold on. When I get into the light, like depending on where I'm staring, obviously this fucking big giant dump truck ass is sticking out. But like, oh, where the fuck is it? I'm trying to spray myself. I probably was doing this sort of thing, and I bet I didn't see it. And I guess I didn't notice that the point backwards option because maybe I was like spraying at a container or something. I don't know. But yeah, like look how many cases you like if you depending on where you're standing, it's like I'm not gonna notice that. Put a fucking shadow on that shit, or do the auto contrast shader effect. Oh, careful! Don't trip! Don't trip! Don't you dare trip! Put this away so I can stabilize a bit.
Have a pleasant journey.
I don't think it was this bad on the PS4 version. Maybe maybe the PS4 version couldn't support like the kind of lighting effects or something. Maybe the lighting is like a different setting or something.
That light playing again if you charged it with a generator. Why not give it a try?
Oh yeah, hold on, I forgot. We're at the location here. As somebody played it day one, was the lighting this bad at release? Or well, I don't know. I think the lighting is good. I think it's the UI needs a contrast pass. Also, I don't like using bright backgrounds on bright text. Just call this out. And plus, if you have blending modes, you could just do overlay or something like that, and then it'll work better with the background. I mean, you know, whatever the equivalent is. I mean, it's all different between UI systems. It doesn't even need to be exactly black. It could just be dark with overlay, or an equivalent, because it won't be Photoshop blending much. It'll be something else. Oh, unless they're doing Scaleform. I mean, I don't know what their UI framework is. And Scaleform is deprecated, but it's still in use if you have a license. Do I have one of those kits? In fact, they were basically saying, wait, oh, this is postbox. Oh, there we go. It's a little small, but I'll make it. I guess it's got to be like it'd be funny if I made one outside the radius and didn't hit the bike there. Kind of jaded because a lot of what I had to help me get around I didn't have because no one built it. Oh, so what? Like late adopter advantage at this point? I guess you were the beta tester this time. If it makes you feel any better, I'm buying a PlayStation Edge controller tomorrow, and I get to suffer all the potential build issues, and you know, battery issues won't really come up, but you know. At least it doesn't say climb this time.
Okay.
Oh, careful. I don't know how weight works in this thing at all. Boost wheel spin while stationary. I don't want to do that. I don't like that. A wheelie is what? Oh, okay. This all seems dangerous. Let's use this one. No, wait, there's the other one. There's this thing. So I'm not doing that one. I'm doing this one first. So is there any way to like hold on, I need to like select this on the map. So is this the top level header? This always gets me. So the top level header is less distinct than the ones inside it, and I need to go to the mule camp, way station west of Capital Knot City. I guess these are both the same. Like these were H1, I guess, in HTML terms. Where's the, okay? Here's the way station I need to get to. Is it drawing me a... Is it drawing me a beacon thing? Okay, now it draws me the thing. Because I'm doing it from the map here? Or was I wasn't... Oh. Because I'm not doing it from the map? Norman Regis doesn't show up on bikes? Ah. Somebody sorted a bridge and I don't have the materials for it yet. Or, whoa! Do I? No, I've got nothing. Pleasure path it is. Tilting this much scares me.
I wonder if anyone can watch it.
Can this thing... Oh, that's why I need bridges. There's metals. Give me that. I'm not going to deliver it. I'm going to use it for my own purposes. Hopefully this doesn't count as lost cargo. Good. I was hoping you could pick it up like that. Empty repair spray. First aid kits I don't care about. I want to know. I want to know the weight that I can, like when I hover over, when I'm close to an item and I'm looking at it. I want to know what the weight is. I think this is a 600 weight, right, for a bridge.
What can't you do?
Is the back button to get off? Is it? That's the jump button. It's the X button to get off. Okay. I don't know why holding start is a structure menu. I need way more metals. You know, some. Yeah, I need to get a bunch.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment.
That you were correct.
You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
Wait, cargo menu on this thing? Hold on. I can put it on the bike? Hold on. Blow it onto the trike. Wonder what the weight... I'm looking for to see if there's an indicator for how much the trike can hold. This is my weight going down. Maybe it's just attach points? I mean, the rack seems to keep extending. Oh, if I can unload this. Totally would, yeah. I have like no weight now. Okay. I wonder what happens. How does this move, I wonder? It still moves very nicely. This has like no... This acts like it has no weight at all. So charge up my bike.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. All weapons.
I remember, speaking of engines not made for vehicles, I remember when they added vehicles to Counter-Strike for a while. Like DEG Python and stuff. Where's my metals? I need 600 metals. Wait, what is this? Like, why can I claim... Why are there multiple nodes for me to claim metals from? What does this mean? Well, I need 450, so let's go grab that. Different quantities, so I can just like say, give me... Where does it say how many total are at this facility? Okay, at the bottom. Oh, these are just like quick. Oh, this is really weird. So these are just like choices of the amounts. Why can't I just like open up a menu and say I would like, you know, in increments of whatever the smallest increment is, and then have like L and R buttons to increment up and down a lot. Yeah, I need. Well, if that's the case, why don't I just get 450? Carry on back, or load all. Get it arranged. They could use the start button instead of holding to confirm your selection. That would also be a like speed up the input a little bit. Because you can't do anything besides finish what you're doing. They wanted me to rest at some point, but we're on a mission here.